The day the world first had a system, and those who understand today will never be poor again. What if I told you the reason you're not yet wealthy was written from the day the world didn't even have a single tree? The day you could still not see the sun, but some people had already begun building their wealth. Imagine this. You are standing on the very first world. No buildings, no cities, no one at all. Just water and a sky that you still can't see clearly. And what you are about to witness is the beginning of wealth, of everything on earth. The world after the separation of waters, a natural phenomenon. After God separated the waters from the waters below began to evaporate upward, forming a layer of water vapor, dense, covering the entire world. You, as the observer, would still not be able to see the sun, but you could feel it. Light still shone down, warmth still reached the ground. This is a world without a clear sky, but filled with energy everywhere. Land appears, the birth of structure. As the waters gradually receded, you began to see something, the ground, something solid amid uncertainty, and the water that flowed together to lower ground became one vast body. We call it the sea. This was the first time that the world had structure. If you listen carefully here, you'll start to understand your own life. Most people are still in the water, a life that just drifts along, no direction, no ground to stand on, no structure to grow from. But the people who are building themselves are creating their own land. Examples: discipline equals land. Organized finances equals land. Skills equals land. If you still don't have land, even when opportunity comes, you can't plant anything. The unseen light, the power that still works. And this is something very profound. You still cannot see the sun, but the world has already begun to warm. Energy is still at work. In terms of life, you may not yet see the results, but if you are doing the right things, growth is happening, quietly. The sprouting of plants, a system of wealth. And then something begins to happen. Plants begin to sprout from the ground, even when you still can't clearly see the sun, because just enough energy is enough to let life begin. And God created something even greater than that, not just plants, but plants that have seeds. Seeds are the system that builds wealth. This is the law of wealth. A seed is something that can reproduce itself. Comparable to money invested equals seed. Content equals seed. Business equals seed. The poor trade labor for money. The wealthy plant seeds. The cycle goes seed, grows, bears fruit, new seed. This is a system that doesn't need to start over every time. According to its kind, the law you cannot escape. But there is one condition. Everything must be according to its kind. Whatever you plant, that is what you will receive. Plant discipline, receive freedom. Plant laziness, receive excuses. Plant knowledge, receive opportunity. The third day of creation was not just the day trees appeared, it was the day the world began to build itself. And the question is, today, are you being water or are you building land? And do you already have your own seed? Before closing this video, I would like to share Genesis 1:9 through 13 in an easy-to-understand version. Verse 9, "Then God said, 'Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, so that dry land may appear.' And it was so." Verse 10, "God called the dry land earth, and the gathered waters he called the seas.
And God saw that it was good. Verse 11. Then God said, "Let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind." And it was so. Verse 12. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed according to their own kinds, and trees bearing fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Verse 13. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day.